What is up, DVSM? Eddie Hilaire coming at you live from my hotel room. I get a little sneak peek. So I'm gonna hit y'all up with my Vegeks deck profile today. So I have Andrews. It's on there. I just gotta prepare it, getting ready for tomorrow, and let's just get into it. So quick recap: Vegeks. Y'all don't need to know what the leader does, but if you don't know what it does, on the front is burst 5. You mill 5, draw 1. Boom, 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 boom. The best side. When you have 20 or more cards in your drop, by the way, you get to awaken. If you don't want to awaken at 20 more cards, guess what? If you're at 4, you get to awaken. So it's up to you. And now we got the awaken side. So the awaken side is the best side, of course. The ability is activate main. You get to draw 1 card first, guys. Please do this in order. There's a lot of people who did not do it in order. You draw 1 first, then you mill or you put to the top, from the top of your deck, 5 cards into your drop. So if you have 3 cards left in your deck and you have 20 in drop, or you have 17 in drop, those 3 will go to your drop. It will shuffle everything. I don't care if you got 3 targets, those teams get shuffled back, and then you will mill your remaining 2 cards. So please make sure you get that right. And also, please, after you do this ability, announce that you're giving your unison a double strike. If your unison is not in play before you activate this ability, you cannot give it double strike, even if you hit it off the mill. Your unison must be in play before, guys. So, without further ado, shout out to Gamerz RS for this match. Unfortunately, I lost in top 32. Oh, my bad. I didn't lose in top 32 with this. This one was like, when we played day 1, I was undefeated. Jonathan was undefeated. We split the finals. And then I played this day 3. Day 3 was, again, Jonathan and I were undefeated. And this time, he was able to beat me. And I finished 9th in Swiss for the Gunslinger event, which was kind of rough. So this was not the main event. For the main event, on Saturday, I actually used Reboot Gohan. A quick story about the Reboot Gohan. I played Reboot Gohan because I love Vegeks. I would have played Vegeks. But I wanted to play both in the PPG online event, and I want to play as well as in the Gamerz event, so I just double dipped. And quick note for the PPG online event, just know that your boy Eddie Hilaire would have got top 8 with Green Gohan. I literally only got 1 loss with Green Gohan, the Reboot Gohan. The reason why I finished X2, I had to give a win because I was literally at the end of game 1. I tried to go as fast as I can, but I couldn't. The round started, Marcel texted me. I was at the end of game 1, I had to give my opponent the win. I didn't feel bad because I know the guy, but then what made me feel bad is when a deck list came out and I saw he only had 2 negates. I would have been in at least top 8. So let's get into the Vegeks deck profile. Real quick, I have the boys that come out for free. Yes, sir. You guys are probably wondering what in the world is this? If you guys played Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyber Dragon, if you guys play Dragon Ball, this is a set 3 called Bodyguard Legend. If you have no cards in play, you get to free play this guy. So, what I'll do is I'll hold this bad boy in my opening hand. Before you activate your leader ability to mill 5, draw 1, please play this card. Please, please, please play this card. Because if you have this card in hand and you do that, you mill, yeah, you have nothing on board. But if you hit your targets and now you have something on board, you are not able to play it. So I'll play these bad boys at 4. Same thing for Green Goku. Like, if you get board right in school, you'll always have a free attacker. So these guys, these bad babies are no introduction needed. You need them. Like, you need to run them at 4 of those, man. Of course, the unison. All right, let me tell you really, 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 really good strategy I use with my unison. If you're turn 0, right, or you're turn 1, you have no other play on board. You just hit your unison, and your opponent's card says your opponent has to attack a card for it to draw, like the leader. If your opponent's leader says just attack a card for it to draw, if you don't have anything in your hand that you want to discard, or if your hand is just low, or if you just want cards from your life, don't play this guy. All 4 of these guys are optional, by the way, guys. Please remember that. So if you're at 18 and drop, I mean, that's a bad example. If you have 15 and drop, right? So use your leader ability to burst, to mill 5, and then draw 1. If you hit 4 targets, you're going to be short 4. These guys are optional. You can leave them in a drop, which I've done. I don't recommend you doing it, only if you're going for a kill turn, but just know these guys are optional. You may play these guys. You don't have to play these guys. All right, but let's get into this guy. Yeah, the strategy I was telling you is if you don't have any cards you want to discard because you're running low on hand size, or you just want your opponent to plus because your opponent, obviously with the leader, will just swing just to draw a card and get your guy to lose a marker. And it's like, well, damn, that sucks. Just don't play him. But if you do have this guy and it's on high life markers because your opponent is just not attacking it, it's going to be game. Because if you get to just neg 4 from this guy, he goes to 25k dual attack, and your leader will give it double strike. It's pretty much game with that guy. So with the Vegeta, and it answers your problem card. If you don't have outs, which I don't run Maniac outs like Crisis Crusher, I used to have it in because I swear to you, I've never seen anyone do it. But with Crisis Crusher, you could just warp it for the Nagrishi play, right? Yeah, that was a secret tech I wanted to show people, but unfortunately, U3 is banned. But with him, he answers all of your problem cards, like the Black Mass saying, all the problem cards gets answered by Vegeta. Play him at 4. You have your free super combo Kais. Always gotta play these guys at 4. And your Trunks played at 4. Go to 6 life. Just if you play this, go to 6 life instantly, guys. Because when you awaken, you're gonna go to 6 life. Go to 6 life. Don't be greedy once you're under 4, but yeah, do what you gotta do. Always, always, always. I don't care if you want the card or not. Block with this guy. Or if you don't block with this guy because you want to get a card from life, when it's your turn and you attack, combo with this guy. It's a free 5k combo. Because if you mill 5 and you hit this guy off deck, you're going to be salty that you didn't plus another Trunks. Alright, so that's my free fighters. Going on to my next fighters. I'll start from the left so you guys don't see the special spice. I have 3 revived Ravager Vegetas. So with this bad boy, if you hold it onto it, opening hand, you overwhelm 3 cards from your deck to summon him. When you play this guy with overwhelm, he has critical, guys. And not only that, he gets to burst 3 from the top of your deck back to your drop. So it's like the 3 cards you just overwhelm, you get 3 more in your drop. It's pretty good, guys. Pretty solid. And the reason why I use him are because of these guys. The Vegeks package. So with this Vegeks, you can just tap 3, grab a Trunks, and grab a Vegeta from your warp, and just put them together. Put this guy on top. Now the beauty about this guy is when he comes into play, you get to grab any card, guys, not just a black card, any card, 1 battle card that is 4 or less from your warp to your hand. Yeah, guys, that's pretty broken, and that's 25k double strike base. It's pretty insane. The only thing I'll tell you about these guys before I get into the 7 drop is make sure before you go into this 3 drop, your opponent's unison, it's either at 1 marker or it's just dead. A lot of people seem to forget that all those counter plays, a majority of them, if I'm not mistaken, say if you have 2 or more markers on your unison, you may play this card for free. So meaning if your opponent has 1 mark on their unison, all those counter plays, they're not free. So make sure you just have situational awareness so you don't just tap 3 and just get pretty much got. So this guy is insane that this one is the rare and this one's the common, because this guy, when he comes in, you get to just send this bad boy to the drop. So after you attack with this guy, right? Hiya! Bump, send him to the drop. And this guy gets played in active mode. Like, holy cow. Like, it's just insane. Not only does this guy get played in active mode, it's a 30 base double strike guy that if you attack, you get to warp any of your opponent's battle cards. That's insane. So if this guy stays on board for multiple turns, every single swing, he literally just warps a card. Like, this card is bonkers. This package is bonkers. But like, once again, like I told you guys, have situational awareness. Make sure that when you're gonna play these cards, don't commit if your opponent has a unison with a marker of 2 or more, because this is gonna be the negus of the negus plays you can possibly do. So you guys are probably like, Eddie, where's the Trunks you play? I saw you play this Vegeta. This is the Trunks I play. So shout out to my boy Juan. For some reason, I don't have a playset of these, and I don't even collect commons. So yeah, these 2 remote series bombs are to remind me to tell you guys, don't forget about the remote series bomb challenge that is coming out your way. Check out Facebook. Winners will be revealed on Friday. But the contest is the person with the best meme of my face with remote serious bomb wins $40, ranging from $40 to a mat. We'll probably pick 3 winners. And his son Gohan is the 4th proxy because this is the deck I actually use in the main event. And I got top 32 with that. So I have to record that profile too, which will be up probably by Friday or Saturday. But for time regularity trunks, in all seriousness, let's get back to the deck profile. The reason why I chose this trunks over any other trunks, especially the new one that came out, is because you overrun for 3, right? Not only do you overrun for 3, you draw 2, then you warp 1, which is huge. I cannot repeat, it is huge. I play a 50 card deck. You'll probably get 1 overrun off, 2 max. And on that second overrun, you better be going for a game because I only play 50 cards, meaning if I don't have 20 in drop, you will lose the game from deck out. So the thing that's huge about this is that you warp 1 Vegeta after you draw your 2 cards. So going back over here, if you have this Vegeta in your hand, which is usually dead if it's in your hand, or you have this revived Vegeta in your hand, you get to warp it, which is going to turn these bad boys alive, which is going to be pretty insane, like pretty insane. You have to have them. So going on to the next, these are the texts for the deck right here. In my opinion, you must run these cards at 4. I don't see why people are not playing this. In the mirror match, it removes this guy, which is a god card. In green matches, it removes Rubrian. It removes Draw 2 Apes, Majin Buu, which shout out to Scott Avery, destroyed my entire team on Friday. Didn't play me. I was looking so forward to playing him because I was the only one on my team running this card in my deck. But his Majin Buu deck literally was just going through my teammates on Friday. So shout out to him. But this removes the 2-drop Buu. And I'm like, okay, cool. Come at me, bro, with something that's not a Buu. Anyways, you remove 1 card. Give any battle card or leader card. It cannot be unison, unfortunately, but give any battle card or leader card plus 15k. But the part that is huge about this, since it's an extra card, it essentially goes straight to the drop when you play it, right? And you mill 4, which adds another 5k combo to this guy's off 1 card. But if it's a battle card or leader card, you just gave yourself 20 plus k combo because this is 15k. And you just gave your super combo another 5k, which is insane, guys. So, yeah, I can't not undersell this card. This card is amazing. You need this card in this deck, in my personal opinion. This is the bread and butter of why you play this deck, in my opinion. You have these 8 super combos. These 8 super combos just say you're taking the damage. Like, without this, if Ben I hit left U3 and took out Bobbity or Fu, honestly, I don't think I'd play this deck. But this right here is just too insane. Moving on, you have 2 more double strikes. These double strikes are just pretty much bibbity. Double strike. Look at my opponent. GG. GG. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. I'll get a further out view. Sorry for this. Like I said, I'm at my hotel. I want today to be Vegeks Day, so I'm recording this for you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the section below, and I'll get at you guys. And yes, this Reboot Gohan deck profile I got top 32 with on the main event will be going up. So love you guys. Stay super. Subscribe to Team Foe. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Figs. I'm not gonna go through names because I'm gonna go through everyone. But shout out to everyone. But real shout out to Gamerz and Seth and Eric. All you guys. Shout out to the people on the stream. You guys are the best. See you guys. Remote Serious Challenge Bound coming up. Love you guys. Bye.